Hello there and welcome to my first ever narrated video for my favorite tier 10 tank. And appropriately it's called T110E5, or just E5. Our map is Desert Sands, and I'm platooning with my good friend Frobhammer. We're, at this point we're kind of on a 3-game losing streak, so we're playing on a tilt. And let's see what happens. This was a weird game. And you may have noticed the label I put out before this video. There will be excessive heat usage in this video. It will also be completely unnecessary, but at this point I kind of stopped caring, so I just wanted to shoot some heat. Thankfully I used my defender to grind a lot of money, and so in this video I'll be spending all of that money on heat. And we were in desert because I saw that we kind of need support our mediums, because we had the medium advantage. For mediums we had no heavy advantage to speak of, so we kind of went all desert. At the same time our enemies decided to go in town. They really wanted to push their tank destroyer advantage, and we can see that their 263 is being really aggressive and kind of is already in our spawn, meanwhile as we're just leaving it. So at this point I decided to turn around and hopefully catch the 263 or prevent it from doing any damage or prevent it from going any further, because I hate 263s. I think it's a really imbalanced tank, as will be evidenced right now. As you can see I have heat. Because of the camo I can't really tell what the color is, and of course I bounce heat from the 263 upper glacis, or I guess they're his whatever armor called. And then I'm calling for help. At this point I'm hoping that my flankers got into town and can deal with the enemies in there. They do have an advantage in speed, they don't have an advantage in damage. Meanwhile me and Frobhammer are left here to entertain the tank destroyer crew that came all the way to our spawn. Finally I have a good angle on 263. Take my shot, again all heat. I really want to get rid of this 263, so I pop adrenaline as well. Track it. Likely 263 misses, and then we get rid of it. The 268 decided to kind of stick around, and then we can see that our enemies are doing really good work against my mediums. I'm still shooting heat into the 268 rear. I know full well this is stupid, but again, didn't care. And this looked like a lost cause in this game. We were down to 3 tanks. I shot heat round into a dead body. That was a good one. So now we have about half of our health for all our tanks. And then what do? We have no idea where they're, like, what the status of the enemy team is. They have a numbers advantage. They don't really have tier advantage because we killed 2 tier 10 tanks. This was stupid of me, naturally, as I rolled up to see where they at, and then I took a round from Yak Tiger. So what do we do now? The idea was to be patient. I was hoping to kind of get some pickoffs, get some free damage, because up until this point I didn't really do much damage. Basically we were trying to win the war of attrition, and we saw that their Yak Tiger is being really aggressive and trying to kind of really get into our grills. And then there's E75 is also taking pot shots at my friend. And Frobhammer really wants to go for the T54 kill, but he gets picked off, leaving us with 2 tanks against 4. And then I don't know where that shot went, but you know, that was a good heat usage again. And the Yak Tiger is really pulling up on us. I set him on fire very briefly. Stupid auto fire extinguishers. And I guess the magic of the E5 is that you are really able to respond to targets and respond to changing battlefields. But again, as you just saw, another magic of the E5 is the really low American alpha, causing our T30 to waste a round, killing the 1 health T54. I think that's my main peeve about the E5, is the occasionally really low damage roll. Sometimes it will actually cost you a game or cost you a kill, because the game just doesn't want to give you high damage. At this point we're just trying to survive. Yagged tracked me with no damage, which wasn't really lucky for me. And Heat did good damage to Yag off his completely blank side. And again, shooting Heat into tracks, all is well in this world, and then E5 doing a brave move. I was hoping to save the T30, but that didn't work, so now I have to use my last Heat round to kill the E5. And now I have to get out of dodge as Yag is shooting me in my ass, and ran out of heat at this point. Again, magic of the E5, you can get out of dodge faster than your enemies can kill you. Although Yag had plenty of opportunities to kill me dead with the last shot. So here it becomes a battle of will. I really don't want to lose this game, since I've been tryharding and spent so much money. So trying to side scrape it, trying to bait out a shot so that I can kind of move forward with it. Yag is watching me. I was hoping maybe to try to reset the camo, but then I realized I didn't have much time to drive around. So then I decided to try again and side scrape. Something interesting happens here. As I was trying to side scrape, Yag Tire gets scared and he decided to move closer. And then, and magical shot that cost him. If he stayed where he was, who knows what would have happened, but he panicked and he moved, giving me time to roll up and deliver my damage. And what do you know, this travesty of a game was good enough for Ace Mastery and Steel Wall. I don't think I deserve the mastery here, specifically because of all the heat usage. But hey, I'll take it. Then Pop Armor says a good game. My hands were shaking a little bit after the kill, adrenaline and all that. But this was a good game to break our 3-game losing streak. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I think I could have gone without shooting Heat this entire game, but again, didn't care. And well, minus 60k, I guess it was worth it. If people could buy masteries with 60k of gold, I think a lot of them would. And thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave a comment, hopefully not a hateful comment, and also click any of these videos that you see in front of you. Thank you, and have a great day.